I don't even customize our tweet. We're so late.
I'm the same way. I go live and then I do like my Instagram and my Twitter. I'm just like, if I don't go live now, I never will. I won't do it.
I actually like that idea. Hang on.
You go, yeah, because it's like the starting thing. It's like having the starting
the
screen.
countdown.
When I didn't have my PC, I was actually like, I was always way more late because I didn't have my starting screen, so I had to have everything figured out so that I could go live with my PS4.
I feel that. No, every single time we go live, I always write out a nice little like custom tweet. I didn't do it this time. I totally neglected to do it.
Yeah, just do what I do. Just take a like cute little selfie and be like, we're live now. And everyone will love it. They'll love it, Peach.
Yeah, everybody loves a Peach selfie.
Right?
I'll eventually stop chewing so I can formulate a response.
Nah, keep
Same. Yeah, like she comes and drops like, here's your food. It's like, we're starting right now.
Well, there's your food.
It's okay. Tell you what, I'll cue you when it's not you.
I already ate all the broccoli. I'm good.
Oh yeah.
You say I already ate all the broccoli. I'm good.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Veggies first. Fill up on the veggies first.
Is mayonnaise a vegetable?
Well, no, it's an egg.
Is that
so
Patrick? That's Patrick?
Yes. Yes, I'm Patrick.
That's a good Patrick impression.
Why, thank you. Excuse me. My Doofenshmirtz comes out every now and then. No, I've been low-key practicing my Patrick ever since I saw it on a TikTok.
Was somebody else was doing a Patrick and you were like, I can do that. That's for me.
Yeah.
That's gonna be my thing.
I realized that I can hit that pitch.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I have a really hard time trying to get what's his name? Kronk. Like if I focus on the one word, right, I can get it just right, but it gets really difficult because his voice is so low pitched. But Patrick, it's really simple. First you start by yelling and then you bring it back.
Yes. Yeah.
Hey Boone, welcome to the stream.
That's so funny.
Your voice work has come so far.
Why,
Good job, Alan.
Thank you very much.
That's also like a big goofy. I love voices that are like, and then you just are goofy with it,
Yeah.
Like it's like, and then you're just, you're making it sound goofy, and that's part of it. Sounds a little goofy.
It all started when I became a dungeon master 2 years ago.
Oh, and you had to do the NPCs, yes! And you're like, well, I guess I gotta do all these voices.
Yeah. Ethan knows.
Hey, I was gonna say, when are y'all gonna let me be dungeon master again?
When you don't get a TPK. He got a TPK his first time around. TPK? Total party kill.
Oh.
He killed the whole party.
I've never been killed.
Oh.
I haven't played like that much D&D. Me and my friends play a different TT RPGs, but I haven't played so much D&D, but I don't think I've ever been killed in D&D. So that means that I probably haven't played that much.
I think I've been killed 3 times as a PC. I mean, as a DM, it's countless.
Well, yeah, you gotta.
You have to die at some point.
You gotta die.
Yeah. You have to die.
You have to die. That's part of your job.
Yeah.
That's
no question about it.
That's funny.
Not technically.
That's enough out of you?
I disagree.
It's enough out of you.
Hey, I just overestimated y'all. I thought y'all would work together a little bit better.
I overestimated you. That's what he just said.
Oh, thank you for that host C2. No, so we're running an all-villain campaign, and he got mad at us because we were being too nice to each other. So we're like, fine, fuck it,
Are you
all rules
kidding?
out the window. And he gets mad at us for not working together.
We
No,
just said we were gonna be dicks to each other. Come on.
Yeah, bro.
No, but there is a
Gosh.
difference between like working with somebody and, you know, sharing the gold equally or not. Like, you know, you got to at least fight a little bit or come on, entertain me somewhat.
Nah, I love wholesome. I'm always like, how wholesome can we make this?
Well, but that was the thing. It was
I wanna cry.
everybody
I
wanted
wanna
to do
cry because I'm having so
a
many
bad.
feelings.
Everybody
And
wanted to be a bad guy.
Oh.
So it was like the whole point of it was to be. It was a bunch of bad guys working together to do a heist.
Okay. That makes sense. Bad guy heist.
But the heist ended, you know, how like kind of Joker's heist from the second Batman movie, Dark
Dark
oh
Knight?
yeah, Dark
Yeah.
Knight. Yeah. Where he
Yeah.
kills everybody.
Yeah, well, he's the only one that walks out, right? So
Yeah.
that was like the whole concept. Well, they had a chance to pretty much like stop the Joker kind of way, but they had to
Oh.
work together a little bit. Well, so the moments they had to work together, they just totally like shot each other.
I had these two badass swords, and NJ
Uh-huh.
fought me over those swords. And I could make 4 attacks with those swords. It was fucking awesome.
Oh, 4 attacks in
So-
one turn,
Because it was 2 swords, and I had
and you get the two
dual
attacks,
wielding. Yeah. So I could, as a
Oh,
reaction, I could use my offhand as an attack
Who
as
was-
well.
What character was it? What
It was a ranger.
It was
It was
a
an orc
ranger.
ranger.
See, I always used when I was a ranger. I was always ranged. I was always like, "Give me the bonuses. I am not touching. Nobody touch me. I will be over here." Longbow.
Essentially.
Well, like I've been doing a barbarian in a current campaign,
Mhm.
and I'm loving the up close because I always played range, and this
That's-
is my
yeah,
first
I always
time
did
being up close and personal.
Oh, but you're a barbarian, so you like wreck. Barbarians wreck up close. Yeah. All right, let's go.
I mean, you got a plan, go for it.
Yeah, do you?
I'm here.
Hey everyone, welcome to this week's Circle of Jerks. You know me. I'm your guy PGZ90. I'm joined here with Ethan, Crazy EB. How you doing, Crazy?
Hey everybody, how's it going?
And we are joined today with special guest C2. How you doing today, C2?
What's up? Hey, hi everybody. It's so fun to be here. We've been trying to do this for a minute.
Yeah. Yeah,
and
it's
finally happening.
yeah. How you feeling today?
I feel great.
Yeah, how was
I
your
was
stream over
ready.
there?
Yeah, it was so fun. We played Apex. You know, we played a lot of Apex. I'm mainly an Apex streamer. And I was doing. It was one of those days where I was like, "Oh, I'm doing really well shooting people." But then all the kids come home from school, like right at like 3 p.m. I start getting like slapped, and I'm like, the kids are fucking dumb as school.
The kids are done with school.
Oh yeah, they come and I like. What did I say? I said once on stream, I was like, "Oh, the sweats are getting home from work." And one of my friends goes, "Do you mean the kids getting home from school, Carly?" And I was like, "Shut up!" So now whenever it hits like 3 p.m., I'm like, the kids are here. The kids are here to kick my ass.
You know, I've never thought of that. Like, wait, hold on. Should you be streaming at that time? You know?
Oh yeah, no. And then usually I'm like, all right, it's about time I get off. Stop getting my butt kicked. But during the day, I do pretty good. It's a fun stream. I usually have fun on stream unless I'm like so tired or like
Mhm.
sick or something. But I don't usually stream when I'm sick. So
Hey, Death Hater,
yeah,
welcome. I was just
yeah,
saying
let's
welcome to you.
go.
yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, Death Air! I just met Death Air
Hey, welcome. What's up, fam?
Death Air was hanging out all day. You still awake, dude? Go off. Go off, man. Death Air is in Australia.
Oh, that's right. It's 8 in the morning over there.
Yeah. Oh, maybe, maybe he woke up. It is morning.
Good morning, Death Air.
Please don't still be awake. Please take care of yourself and your body.
Yes, please.
No, you should just stay up until you hallucinate. It's fine.
Oh
It's
my
fine.
god. And then sleep it off, and then your brain will act as if that never fucking happened. Anyway, so let's start this interview right.
Yeah, let's do the interview.
So French fries.
Still up, going strong.
So French fries? You
French
say
fries.
So French fries?
Yes, so
My
French
favorite
fries.
beginning of a sentence. So French fries. I'm ready.
I'm going to start this a little unconventional. I'm going to start with one of my questions here. Your channel points are called French fries. Tell us why.
Because I love French fries. French fries are my favorite food. Cheeseburger and fries is like my favorite meal. If I'm not currently eating a cheeseburger and fries, I would like to be eating a cheeseburger and fries. And I got cheeseburgers as my sub badge, like off one of those sites. It was like Owned. Was it, Owned? Owen, yeah. I like needed sub badges. I was like, oh, I'll just get these burgers, and then if I like want to change them, I will. But it was cool because the burger, my sub badges are like a burger that builds itself the longer that you are subbed.
That's really cool.
So then I kept coming up with like different names for like different tiers. So it was like the burger board, or no, it was the bun club. So that's the first tier. And then the burger board. So it's the burger. And then the lettuce and tomato cult.
Ooh.
But then after that, you're just part of the cheeseburger collective, which is what I call my people.
Oh man.
And then you get
Do they function like the Borg or
they can if they're into it. If they want. If they're like into it, they can, but they're not forced to like the Borg, you know what I'm saying?
But what about our BLT guys?
BLT guys?
Where do I go?
Where do BLTs fit? Will BLT guys fit in? Your support, baby. You know?
Hey.
You're there to support. You're giving that nice no beef, just pork support.
I like
Where do
that.
BLT guys fit in? Where can we go?
who even likes a
There's a spot for
BLT?
everybody.
I
BLTs are
do.
great.
I do. I bet you have to have avocado on it too, don't you?
Fuck yeah, you do.
Isn't that called something else? Don't they call
Is
that
it?
something else?
I don't know.
BLTA or something? BLT
They're called bolts.
I don't know, but
Balts?
Bolts.
they have one at Witch that's like that, and it's just like the
Oh my God,
bomb.
Witch. I haven't been to a Witch. Well, I haven't been anywhere.
I think I've only had Witch once in my life. I could be wrong.
Do they build? I can't remember which. If I'm being honest, I know it's like sandwich place for sandwiches.
I thought that was
Here's
Subway.
the
Yeah, it's like it's like super tiny. It's just like always a little hole in the wall kind of building.
Yeah, it's always like shoved. It's like it's one of those city places. They shove it in there and they're like, eat here during your lunch hour, idiots. And then you like go there and you're like, I love Witch, but like I only have 15 minutes to be here.
Look, the doctor's here. Yay.
The doctor is in. Welcome, Dr. Sleep. Thank you for that follow.
Dr. Sleep, oh my God, you're here! Cute.
All right.
I'm
creepy.
Yeah, creepy.
And we in the stream. Have fun with Chucky.
cute. It's cute.
So, what got you started
So-
streaming?
I was working a bunch but I work from home. So I do I answer remote customer service is my other job.
Mhm.
And I got really into Apex when it first came out. I was so into Apex. I was so bad at it.
Mhm.
But I wanted to get better at it. And it was like one of my first FPS games I ever played. I didn't play I think I played like Black Ops 2
Mhm.
on like PS3 a little bit, but I never played like any other FPS games. So I got really into Apex and tried to get better at it. And then all of my friends stopped playing, so I'd play alone.
Mhm.
And then while I was working, I was like, all I want to be doing is playing Apex. I don't want to be working. So I started hanging out on Twitch. and watching people play. And I only ever watched like people play, like really good players play. Like I never like, because when you first get on Twitch, you're like, it's like, here, watch these people who have
Yeah.
like thousands of followers, and it's like, okay, cool. And it was fine, but it was like, yeah, I'm just watching this person play Apex because I'd rather be playing Apex. But then like I saw that it started recommending me random streamers, and I was like, oh, well, let's see who else is playing this game. There's so many people playing this game, and I just like kept seeing the same people kind of pop up. And I was like, oh, I'll go like hang out and watch them. And then eventually I like started talking to them because I was in their stream all the time. So I was like, oh, I know that you do that thing. Haha. I know that joke that you have because I'm here all the time.
I'm a
And then,
regular.
like,
Yay.
yeah, I'm here. Like, I get it.
I'm
You're
part
like,
of the inside joke. Yeah.
I go here.
and then I started like making jokes and stuff. And they were, and like when a streamer like laughs at your joke, it's like the best thing in the world.
Mhm.
Like I still like even like in my friends' streams when they're like, haha, good one, C2. I'm like, yes, good one. Like I'm like, I love hanging out in streams. But then so I just was like hanging out in streams all the time. And then I thought I was like, oh, I could never stream because I don't have a PC. I don't have like computer. I can't do it. And then I started hanging out in a few streams that were just PlayStation streams.
Mhm.
And they just had the PlayStation camera. And I was like, I could do that. So how much is a PlayStation camera? $50. So I like went out and got a PlayStation camera. I started streaming. My first 2 streams were through Wi-Fi.
Mhm. And then you
It
learned,
was
right?
not hardwired. I was through Wi-Fi. I was like, oh my god, this is terrible. I had to like go out to Home Depot and get like 100-foot Ethernet cable to like run it all the way to the back room.
Oh, dude, you should have just asked me. I would have shipped it to you. I have
Dude,
500
if
feet.
if only a year and some change ago, I would have known. You could have given me that 100-foot Ethernet cable. But
Yeah.
Did you sound like
yeah,
this at the
then I just
beginning?
started-
Like real choppy, real spacey?
I was using my headset mic. So it actually didn't sound bad. And
No,
it
I
was
didn't.
funny because it was actually a pretty good headset mic because I used it for work because I answer phones.
Hmm.
So I
Okay,
actually
so
like
dual
was
purpose.
using this like pretty decent headset mic, and so I didn't sound too bad. And then like the lighting, I had to like figure out the lighting. I had like a lamp like on a chair like right in front of me. I was sitting on the end of my bed playing my TV. Yeah. So like my first streaming set was literally like a chair and then the PlayStation camera like on the chair and then the TV right in front of me and then like a lamp like all the way across the room shining on me.
Mhm.
And that was like, and it was like, you know, bare bones. But like I was watching so many streams and I was like, this seems fun. I could do this. And then I started doing it. I was like, I'll try it out. And if I like it, I'll keep doing it. And then I really liked it.
Hmm.
That's
Yeah,
fun.
and I mean compared to like where you were 6 months ago to where you were a year ago, I'll admit I didn't watch your streams a year ago. I started watching your streams like 5-6 months ago. And
Yeah.
you've come a long way. Like your camera quality has improved, your streams are still fantastic, it's still funny. You haven't lost that sense of humor, and you have an awesome background now.
Thank you. Well, so this background, it was so funny because I got this background originally because of the PS4 camera because you can't do anything with it. Like it's literally just the camera.
Mhm.
And that's all that you see. And I was like, oh, I need to do this. But I didn't get to put it, I only had it for a little bit before I got like all my PC stuff. So that was pretty funny because I didn't have anywhere to hang it up. And then I had to move like my room around to fit all my PC stuff.
Mhm.
And then I just like put this up. And then people are like, you should get lights. You should get like this and that. And I'm like, but my background, I love my background tapestry so much. So I don't know if I'll get those nano leaves or those freaking LEDs or anything, but I do quite enjoy my background. That I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Of course.
I work hard. I try.
I know that I'm like currently trying to look around for some compatible LEDs for my Philips
Mhm.
Hue system, but
Oh
that-
yeah,
that-
the
that's
Hue, the Hue lamps.
I use them for D&D. They're awesome.
Use them for D&D, like you like program them to be like mood lighting for D&D. That's so dope.
Yeah, like when it goes to different characters, he has different lights for each of us.
What?
So
That's
Mhm.
so
it also helps us stay
cool.
like on track.
True.
Yeah. Unless if I forget, then it's always red, and we're like, "Hey, change the color. It hurts."
That's funny. That's dope. Those Hue light aren't
Thank you.
those? Wait, you're trying to get more? Oh, okay. So you have them, but now you need more of them.
So like his whole red or bedroom is LED lights.
Yeah.
See, that's goals. That's what I want.
He's a true gamer.
Yeah.
Even my computer's RGB. You know,
Yeah.
go hard or
I
go
wanna have
home.
RGB. Gotta do it. Go hard
Yeah.
or go home. Gotta light it up. Light it up.
Looks like Crazy took a sip and gave it to Peach. Yeah, we have it
Oh,
on a
that's
table
funny.
between us. Anyway, so Crazy, you got a question for Carly? Also, I never asked you. Do you prefer C2 or Carly?
So my name is Carly, and you can call me Carly. Anybody can call me Carly. C2 is like Carly 2 is my nickname in college, and I
Mhm.
made C2 like my gamer tag when I got my PS3. Like I graduated college, I got my PS3. And then I just like made my gamer tag C2 because that's like my name kind of. It was like the only nickname I've ever had.
Mhm.
So a lot of people call me C2 because that's how they see me in their chat. That's where they see me like in things. But you could call me Carly or C2. So it's either C2 or Carly
Okay.
or Carly 2. Yeah.
See, I wish I would have known that just because when I wrote the title, it was gonna be it's the jerks and Carly too. You know? And I was like, oh crap. Wait, that's only on one of our things. Okay, well let's
Oh.
go with the gamer tag.
And then people are like, why didn't you? They were like, I'm like making fun of my friends. They were like, why didn't you? Why isn't it uniform? And I was like, because I'm just using stuff that I've always like. I've had a Twitter since like 2008. I got a Twitter when I was in high school. So
Mhm.
like I've always been on Twitter and like Twitter, and it was much easier for me to integrate all of my social media.
Hold
and
on, my
not
dogs are
have
going
it
crazy. I'll be right
all
back.
separate. Yeah, get them
Okay.
dogs. It was easier for me to not separate my social media because I was still updating my personal social media, but it's like I stream all the time. This is what I'm up to. So I just like kept things. So now it's kind of like I try to like keep it like C2 is like Twitch stuff, and most people know me as C2, but also like my Discord name is Carly2, like my Instagram is Carly2, my like Twitter is Carly2. So that's almost like that's my Christian name, and then C2 is like my brand, like yeah.
It's your Christian
It's my
name.
Christian name, and then C2 is like my brand, I guess, because my logo is like C2.
No.
You
COVID
know,
restrictions were just lifted and now we already have door salesmen coming.
Dude,
Oh.
are you kidding?
I missed it.
Door salesman? They still have those, I guess.
I know, right?
Yeah, I had someone stop by asking if we were gonna vote some person back in. I was like, yeah, we already got one. Bye. And I'm definitely not voting them in. I just want to get them away from me.
So,
Right.
yeah.
I think that's the only response. I'm not voting anybody back in. We're just, new people only.
Yeah.
Yay.
New people only. New
Peace,
people only.
bitches.
Bye.
Ryan. Oh, sorry, Ryzen. We are sharing one beer. I'm waiting for him to finish it so I can take a swig.
I'm waiting
I know
for him
I'm
to
almost
finish
gone.
it.
And
Thank you.
That's so
Hey,
funny, dude.
what? Wait. If anybody loves me, they bring me a beer.
Crazy. Here, have my beer.
Oh my god, it's so funny. It's the same beer. Me too.
Hey, drink club.
And she just used sleight of hand.
Oh. Do I need to roll for
So,
something?
Do I need to?
So, I mean, has I guess it's been about a year and a half that you've been on Twitch.
Mhm.
Like, how has
Wow.
Twitch changed since you started to now?
DMCA.
DMCA?
Oh.
Well, okay, here's the thing. We all know about okay. It's not even a change. That's just something that the record companies were like, hey,
We
this is
want
a
money.
law. Did you guys know? Did you guys know this has been a law since 1998? Well, now you
This
do.
is a law.
That's the first thing that came to mind was like the biggest change. Because
It
there's
worked.
like a year and a half like in Twitch years now doesn't feel that long. It feels long when I think about, and like when Peach said is like, you've done a lot in a minute, and I'm like, yeah,
Right, yeah.
it is kind of a lot. Also, I think the reason that it's a lot is for me is because of the pandemic, because I literally like got my first PC like the month like last March. Like
Mhm.
I got my PC and then everything shut down. And I was like, oh, well, this is perfect timing to only stream because everything shut down, and then I was like on unemployment and like basically getting paid to be like a full-time streamer because
Well, I
I
mean, that was
couldn't
nice.
work. Yo, it was awesome. No, it was great. So I was like, it was like a weird like gift of time that I got where I could like, because a lot of people like the reason it like takes them so long or whatever, and like there's no like what is time, like the reason that like it takes them such a long time to get equipment and such a long time to build a following and such a long time to do whatever they're trying to do to like reach whatever goal they do have is because they have to work their freaking full-time job and they have families and they have like all these things that they have to do. They can't spend full-time hours doing streaming, but I was like at home on unemployment, couldn't work, but
Fuck it.
getting paid. Yeah, I was like, well, I've been doing this. I'll just do this so much. And then I was like, oh, this is so dope. I could do all this stuff. And it was like, oh my God, it was like the gift of time is what I got.
I know.
for-
The most recent games that you have on your Twitch channel right now are Apex, Valheim, Titanfall, Skyrim, and Hades.
Yeah.
Which, mind you, that's a good spread of games, like from FPS to RPGs, like Valheim and Skyrim.
Yeah. I do love, and I didn't know how much I didn't know about games. Like I thought, like everybody's a game. Like there's all different levels of gamers. Human beings are
Mhm.
gamers. Like you play games on your phone, you play games on the internet, you play games. If you play game, we love games. Every human is a gamer. We love playing games. It doesn't
Mhm.
matter what it is. But
Even
like,
if it's
I
like
thought I was like,
farm shit on Facebook.
yeah, or
Hell
tabletop,
yeah,
or
Farmville.
like yeah, Farmville. Like that's a game. Like,
There we go,
love
Farmville.
playing games. Like the like idea that like gamers are only nerds who have PCs and whatever. Like it's like that. No, we all like love playing games. But I thought I like knew so much about video games when I started streaming, and I was like, I don't know shit about video games. Like I have people coming in all the time being like, oh, this is like this game. Do you know what this game? This game. Oh, I love this game and this game. And I'm just like, oh my God, there's so many games to play. So like I also get to watch other people play games, which is really fun. Like Hades, I didn't even started playing roguelikes. Like I only played one roguelike before I played Hades, but one of my friends was streaming Hades,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, this game looks really fun. And he was like, you gotta get it. So I like got it, and it is super fun and good and beautiful. So that's the other cool thing about Twitch is I get to see so many games, and I can like grab and get and play those games that I like know that I like because I already saw somebody play them, so I don't have to like be like, what will I play?
Well, I like it.
that's
Yeah,
really
I get you.
Yeah.
I get you.
Mhm. I can see them play it. It's fun.
I would say that's been my favorite thing about Twitch because I only buy games now unless I go on Twitch and I watch somebody play it for a little while. And I don't even get in conversations. I just sit there and I pick some small person and I watch them play because I want to see the game.
Yeah. No, yeah, like you can literally shop for your games. You could shop for your games. You could see like how hard it might be before you play it, like anything you would ever want to know about a game before
You
you
can
buy
find it on
it.
Twitch.
Go on Twitch.
Yeah.
Go on Twitch, see what they're doing.
I
I
do
do
have-
like that now that Twitch, like during the pandemic till now, from the beginning to now, Twitch has evolved dramatically, I
Yes,
think.
Mhm.
I agree.
And the landscape has totally changed. Like
Yes.
I was watching somebody, use a metal detector. They were live
That's
streaming, walking
awesome.
around, finding little things in the
They were
ground.
streaming it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was awesome. I love that. Well, and that's why I tell people who like, because like I didn't really get this until I started streaming, but I was like, if you want to be in front of people and do something in front of people, there are people who want to watch you. We love watching each other. Humans love watching each other. There's somebody
Yeah.
told me, my friend
People
Keith
watching.
Deliver. Yeah, people watching.
People
you go
watching.
To an airport. That's what being in an airport's like the best thing. You can watch every single person you'd never see otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
Just exists. My friend Kiki Deliver, who's another streamer, she was telling me she does some YouTube stuff, and she was telling me, she was like, really the thing that was hilarious was that like I thought like I had to do all this like really great stuff to get viewers, but there's a guy who like tapes himself sitting. Like
What?
he just he'll like start the video and he'll just time lapse himself sitting for like as long as he can. He'll stare into the camera and sit for as long as he can. He has like thousands
That's
thousands
kind of
millions
weird.
subscribers. No, it's strange, but like
There's a
but,
niche
like,
for it.
people like it. Like it's like
Yeah.
literally, if you want to do something in front of people, you can just do it, and people will be like, awesome.
Kind of like
I'll
the
watch that.
whole, ASMR videos that started happening a couple of years ago on YouTube, and it slowly
Yeah.
started moving over to Twitch. By the way, hydrate, everyone.
Hydrate.
Hydrate. Honestly, it's a really nice progression. Like I
Dude,
like
that
seeing
is
that people
so
are doing
true.
that.
If you stream it, they will come.
If you stream
Mhm.
it,
Like,
they will come. Yes.
There's people that stream just sleeping. I mean, I guess if you're comfortable with that, you can just let people watch you sleep.
Oh, I thought that was against terms of service. I don't know.
I don't know anymore.
I don't know anymore.
But
Yeah. You know what's not against
But-
terms of service though?
What?
Streaming a wedding.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That seems kind of nice.
Well-
That stream's kind of nice.
we're
That
we're
seems
gonna
kinda nice.
we're gonna live stream Peach's wedding.
We're
Oh,
not.
really?
No, we're not. But you live streamed your
Oh.
wedding, right? Was it you? Shoot. Did I confuse you with someone else? I'm so sorry.
I'm
I'm
not
gonna
married.
Scratch that off.
I'm not.
Just kidding. I was thinking about someone else. I'm so sorry.
I'm not
My
married.
bad.
He
My
was
bad.
like,
My bad.
I'm not.
Yeah.
You live streamed your wedding. Do
So
it.
can we say that like what's some crazy goal? If we can meet some crazy goal, you and NJ will live stream y'all's wedding.
Yeah.
I have to talk to NJ. I
have to
I can't.
talk to
She's here.
NJ,
She's
I
right
know,
there.
right?
She's here.
She's right here. She can speak her. She
Why
can say
you
her own
putting-
words.
Put them on the spot like that. Weddings is personal.
Yeah, weddings are personal.
Weddings is personal.
You know what else is personal? Being asked, no, redeeming the channel point to be married by C2 by Carly.
You can do that in my
Yeah.
channel. I'm the captain of the stream, and that imbues me with the right to officiate your stream wedding. So if you are in my stream, you can get legally stream married on my stream.
Legally
It
stream
was-
married.
I started doing it. Well, when I lost my PC. I didn't lose my PC. So I had a PC, and then it broke. I had problems with it for like the first month that I had it, and then it lasted for 8 months, and then it stopped working. And I sent it in for warranty repair, but then I had to go back to using just PS4 camera.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, what will I do? Like, I was like, no, my career. Like, I like fucking what? Like, I was so like, for like a solid 3 hours, I was like, this is the worst thing that has ever happened to me. And then I was like, no, dude, like, you've been streaming on a PS4 camera. What are you talking about? Like, just do it again.
There's nothing wrong with turning to your roots.
No, exactly. So I was just okay, we'll get back on the PS4 camera. And then I was like, okay, well, we got to keep it spicy. So then I added like a bunch of stuff that we could do
Mhm.
on the PS4 camera. And one of them was we were like, and this was like by chance, I was just playing a game, and like 2 friends in chat were like, they were like flirting. They were like play flirting with each other. And then the one was like, well, will you marry me? And then the other one was like, well, this is C2's stream. She has to officiate it. And I was like, let's go. And we like did the whole thing. And I was like, you say your vows and you say your vows, and we'll do this. And I was like playing music off my like phone from Spotify on my cell phone like, into the mic. And we were just like, okay, now you're married. And then like and then I made it like a reward thing because I was like, I can just keep doing this. I'm the captain, right? So then yeah, I just kept marrying people on stream.
I wonder
We
how
had, like,
legal that is. Can you actually officiate a wedding over
No way.
a live stream?
No way. I think you definitely have to be in person. I think there has to be an officiant and a witness in person for it to work.
But
I could have
Like
thousands of
legally.
you know?
But if you're a captain on a boat, like if you're like a captain,
mhm.
you can marry people on your boat, on the boat that you're a captain of, which is
Yeah.
true. This is
It's
something that
international
we've
waters,
decided.
yeah.
If this is something that we've decided oh yeah, the captain can marry you. Get on a boat.
Hey, so
It's
worst
legal.
case scenario, we'll rent a boat and we'll promote Marco to be captain. And he can officiate for y'all.
There we go.
We have a backup plan. We're
There
good
we
to
go.
go.
Oh.
But I'm the captain of the boat of my stream, and if you were on my boat, you can get married. You just have to propose in chat to whoever's there, and they have to accept, and then we can get married.
Only if the coolest dude won is the witness.
Coolest dude, you gonna be there? He definitely is there. He's definitely is there a lot. He's a work lurker for sure. I love my work lurkers. Shout out to all my work
I know
lurkers who I
that's
love.
you
Says
gotta
yep.
send love to the work lurkers because that's like half of our audience.
Work lurkers are my like bread, and I love the knowing that they're like getting paid to like have me on in the yelling and swears and shit in the background. Like that's like I'm just like, this is what I want.
Not gonna lie, I'm a work lurker. Thank you.
I love it. I love it. Work, yeah. Pull us up. Pull your
I
streamers
would
up.
see
And that's
that
a
as
compliment.
when you work from home, it could get lonely by yourself. So it'd be nice to have some, somebody there that's somewhat talking to you.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
And I'm
I
sure
mean,
especially
I guess both of y'all have worked from home this whole like time during the pandemic. How have y'all handled it?
I was a remote worker even before that.
Oh,
So
really?
I was like super used to it. Yeah. I moved around a lot. I had a really wild like past 3 years. I was living in Chicago, like the city, and I got like laid off or I got like fired. And then my roommate had to move back home. So like I had to move back home. And then I was like, I'm gonna go live in LA. And I like moved to LA. And then like after I had got fired from that other job, I took a remote position at a company like doing like customer service. And I just kept that job I've like had that job for the past 3 years, like moving all over the place. Like, and then I was like, oh, I hate living in LA. I'm coming back home, and I like moved back home and like had this job, and then all this shit happened. And then like I was like, oh, I have this job and I stream, and then like the pandemic happened, and I was like, wow, this was actually great that I've had this like remote job. And
Oh shit.
I like, whoa, let's go.
Crazy with us 5 gifted subs.
Damn crazy. You're really going off.
What?
What?
He's trying to go for that
What?
number 1
Me?
spot.
What? Me?
Hell yeah, I locked down that number 1 spot.
Yeah, you gotta get in there.
I
You gotta get in
always
there.
tell them I have a credit card and reckless decision making skills. Don't
Yeah.
challenge me.
I'm not responsible. I'm not a responsible person.
Ooh, roasted cauliflower. I got distracted by food.
Oh, I do love roasted cauliflower.
Cauliflower. Okay, so other than your, being married and chat, you have a couple other notable redemptions for your channel.
Yes, my notable redemption.
Yes, your notable redemptions. Other than, someone getting free merch and being a part of your credits, which I think is awesome.
Yes. Oh, that was another, like, all of these things are like things where I was like, I want to give something to you. All of my like redemptions are, the idea is that like, because channel points are if you're there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I want to give something to you that is like, oh, you've been here, isn't this great? That like you would like because you've been here. So like if you're here a lot, then you're probably gonna see your name in the credits because you're here a lot. So it's like cool that you get to redeem this thing that is also like makes you a part of the stream.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's, like, the goal for like the credits, yeah, or the redemptions, yeah.
I agree with you. Jesus Christ, NJ with
Oh
those
my
5
God,
gifted
are they
subs
going
and
off? They're
crazy with
going
those
off. They're
10
going
gifted
off.
subs. Yeah, they are. They
They're
are.
going off.
So,
Yeah, that's right. Back down, NJ.
Oh,
challenge
he did just say-
accepted.
He was like, I'm reckless.
These are reckless
just said it.
moves.
He was like, what do you want?
So, the 3 that stand out to me
Yeah.
are your ukulele redemption, which
This
is
one.
called improvise ukulele song.
Yes.
You have your tarot card pull and Queen of Chat. I've been wondering,
Oh, Queen of Chat.
what is Queen of Chat about?
Okay, so
Because I haven't
wanna
seen
be
it pop
Queen of
off.
Chat.
Yeah.
Queen of Chat. So it doesn't. So so when it was first, so it was one of those things where I was just like made it, and then I was like, I'll figure what this is out when it happens. Like sometimes I'll like do things and I'll be like, I'll figure that out when it happens. And Queen of Chat was one of those things where I was like, okay, somebody redeems it, they're Queen of Chat. And I was like, I don't know, so I started like, it just depends on what's happening. People don't really redeem it because like not a whole lot happens. You just become Queen of Chat and you're like Queen of Chat. For a while, one of my mods, Froyo Paint, would redeem it, and then he would demand everybody give them their chat points. So he would be like, everyone, give me your chat points, and I'd be like, you guys all have to paint your chat points. He's the queen. I don't know what to tell you. You better be giving it to him. So that was pretty funny for a while. He would be like, you must, like he would like do like very queenly tyranty things.
Mhm.
And then sometimes it's just fun. And then sometimes I'll make up like stories of like, because you can redeem it a few times. So like if somebody's queen of chat and then somebody redeems it like right after them, I'll be like, oh, and then they were murdered by a coup by this user, and now this user is queen of chat, and this person's body is like hanging
Their
on display
heads.
in the castle. Yeah, their heads are on. Yeah.
Kind of like
make
the
up stories or something.
kind of like that one episode of Family Guy, Futurama, where Fry goes in and drinks the Emperor.
Now he's the emperor.
Now he's the Emperor.
I'm not super familiar with Futurama, but I'm gonna go ahead and be like, yes, just like that.
I
Okay,
love
cool.
that episode.
It's a great episode.
I love that episode.
They beat the shit out of Fry, so he cries the emperor out.
Oh my
Yeah.
god! Oh my god!
And then the Emperor starts kicking his ass and thanks him for crying him out and continues to
Yeah,
kick
he's
his
just,
ass.
beating the shit out of him. He goes, "Hey, it's my turn."
Wait, who are you? I'm
Oh,
the
here goes hype
Emperor.
train.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
yeah. Oh, is that we did a hype? I did it.
Ooh, thank you
I
for
did
those
it.
300.
You hit off the hype train.
Choo choo choo.
So this is a
I wanna
follow-up
learn-
question.
It's level 4 already. That's amazing. Yes.
God damn. Coolest dude says he was a kind queen.
He was.
Was
He was
he?
recently. I think he was the most recent queen, and he was very kind. He didn't make anybody do anything.
Ooh.
He let the Commonwealth govern themselves for sure. In the chat, I do eventually. It's funny that you bring up Queen of Chat because I definitely want to make it do something, but I'm like, I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna see what it is. I'm like, I've been thinking about it, and the day that I figure it out, that queen is gonna be like.
Yes.
But I'm not gonna tell anybody. I'm just gonna wait until
Somebody redeems it.
Yeah, and then the day that it's like I figured out what it's gonna be like, wow,
Guess what,
Amazing.
motherfuckers? Today
Yeah,
we got something new.
this is the real thing. This is the real thing.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go redeem it.
Just so you know, we just assassinated the Queen of England. You're in charge now. Have fun.
Just
Yes.
so you know, you have to be the queen now. Deal with it.
Look at me. Look at me, chat. Chat.
I'm the queen.
Chat. Look at me. I'm the queen now.
Don't worry, Alan. You'll always be our queen.
Yes.
Cheers.
And Peach demands
Hello.
fealty.
Yeah, everybody bend the knee. Bend the knee, please.
No, don't bend the knee. Just stand there.
No.
Yeah.
No.
bend the
So
knee.
we have totally the Game of Thrones going on in our Discord, where Peach is army, and he's just like Daenerys coming, with her army.
Yo,
So,
how about Game of
watch your
Thrones? You guys
backs.
remember that?
Oh my god.
I know, right? It feels like
that
it was
wild?
from my childhood.
We were just like, wow, isn't it wild that we were all so into Game of Thrones?
Engine and I were
I'm
talking about doing a
actually
rewatch.
getting ready to watch it from season 1 to the end. Like I
You're
gave
going
it some
to?
time. Yeah, I gave it some time. And I'm
Alright.
gonna watch it through as the whole series because I think it will make more sense if you sit down and watch the whole thing through, like why the ending was what it was. But
You know,
I'm
that's
trying
a
to
fair
make sense
call
of
out.
it.
Weird. It was weird.
It was trash.
Like it was weird. It was weird. I felt weird about it. I feel weird about it. Like the second to last season, I was like, okay, all right. And then last season, I was just like, this is weird. This is weird. I want to
Mhm.
leave. I want to leave. And I was
Yeah.
like, I'm like one of those people who's like, maybe they're gonna figure it out. They're gonna figure it out. Like I'm always like, it's gonna be fine. Like things will happen in Apex, and I'll be like, you guys, I trust the devs. I trust the devs. Don't worry about it. I trust them. But like Game of Thrones, I was like, fuck these guys. Fuck these guys.
So
They were
that's I was
Me
watching
too.
you play the other day, and I kind of drifted off around into season 3, beginning of season 4. And like watching you play, I was like, man, they've changed so much shit already.
Yeah. They change things all the time. I like Respawn and the way that they run the way they run their stuff, because it's definitely very like it's very they set up systems, and the things that they decide serve the system. So they're always trying to serve the whole of the system and make it a more balanced system always, which I appreciate. Like they're never like, we gotta be something we're not. Like it never feels like they're trying to do something that's like, we gotta get people to play this game somehow. Like I feel like, I don't know if they probably have data about like, oh, we have enough people who like what we do that we don't have to worry about like doing dumb shit all the time and making it gimmicky or like making people buy the game. Like
That's some of the reason that turns me off on Fortnite. You know, because like everybody plays Fortnite, right? But all the little
Oh, yikes.
yeah.
Sweats, all little sweats.
The children.
The children.
Children. I
Well,
don't wanna
that
be
too.
like- I always try. I hate Fortnite, but I never want to be like, I hate Fortnite. Like I never want to be like
Everybody hates
I
Fortnite.
don't have to dunk on Fortnite. Fortnite dunks on itself. I don't have to do anything.
Why do
Yeah.
I have to build as I'm shooting? Just why?
That
I also.
I tried a season. It was hard. I'll
Did
be
you guys ever
honest.
Did you guys ever play Paragon?
No.
No, I didn't.
Okay, so Epic. This is my This is my personal drama. I'm gonna tell you about it. Epic had a game called Paragon that was a third-person MOBA, and it was like a really like beautiful game, and it had like cool superpowers, and it was like the only game that like looked and played like that out. Like all the other MOBAs were like top down, like League of Legends, whatever. Was it Smite?
Dota
was the other-
2, Smite.
Dota
Yeah.
2, yeah. So like this was like new and different, and like I was obsessed with Paragon. I loved Paragon. I wrote like fan fiction for Paragon. I played Paragon with my friends all the time. Like we were so into Paragon. And Epic was like working on Paragon, and they didn't know how to balance it, and they started to like ruin it. They started to like ruin their own game. And as they're ruining Paragon, that all these people like, they started doing Fortnite. They released Fortnite and started developing Fortnite, and Fortnite was like a sensation. It was a sensation. And so because Fortnite was doing so well, they scrapped Paragon. Paragon was in like beta, I think, when they released it. It was like free, and we all like played it and stuff. They just dropped it. Like there was no like,
Damn.
oh, it was like the deepest burn I have ever felt.
So you just like went to log on and the server was shut down?
No, they released messages like and stuff.
Oh.
That would be super.
That'd be a real fuck you.
No, they were like, this is when we're shutting down the servers. We've decided, blah blah blah. We're not doing this, la la la. Epic Games, and I was just like, fuck you, Epic Games, and I don't fuck with Epic at all because of that. And then they made Fortnite, and it's a pretty terrible game. So I hope they love that.
That's one of the things transitioning to be more PC gaming, which I've been doing since I've built a PC over the last year.
Yes, congratulations.
And the ability to play games that are not, triple A, to find a smaller developer and try it, I really have been enjoying that over only having to choose from, whatever the greatest new game of the month is.
Yeah. What games have stood out to you since you built a PC? Like, what's a cool like?
Really, I can say Minecraft. Really, I know that's stupid cliche.
That's because of me.
But playing modded Minecraft is totally different than what I thought it was.
Okay.
And I've always played survival games, so it's a nice little fit for the PC.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
I'm
not really into Valheim.
I was gonna ask you about that.
I've wanted to. And I've also looked, or I have Valhalla, but I haven't fired it up yet.
Oh, Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
I heard good things about Valhalla.
I haven't even fired it.
I played the worst one, which is like, I think it's the Revolutionary War one, is 3.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The like agreed upon worst one was the only one I ever played because I got it in like a bundle with my PS3, and everyone was like, "Oh, we're so sorry." Like,
Yeah,
like,
Connor
oh.
was such a bad character. Like
Yeah.
the game was great, but Connor was just written so horribly.
Yeah, I didn't like it. That was my intro, so of course I was like, I don't care about Assassin's Creed, but I do hear about that Valhalla. It's like a really good game.
That's one of my avatars still wears the Altair
Nice.
robes.
Jesus.
Iconic.
So
Right. I was like, I'm never getting rid of this. It's been this long.
I've only ever played the first and second Assassin's Creed, and I played one of
Okay.
the ones for my PS Vita when I had it.
PS Vita.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. So I had like the first version of that. Whatever
Mhm.
the first version was that. Did I have for some reason I'm like, didn't they call it the PlayStation Portable? But I can't
Yeah.
Yeah, the
remember.
Yeah,
PSP.
the
That,
PSP.
yeah, that's the one I
Yeah.
had. I had that one. That first one that they had was like, I need this. I
That
need
thing
to
was
be played.
The thing was
Oh,
I
awesome.
mean, I
it's
still have it
legit.
with Madden
I still
07.
have it. I have I have like Daxter, the Daxter game from Jack and
Hey, yeah.
Daxter,
Nice.
and then one of the Star Wars games, and like some other game on it. I had like 3 games for it, and I only ever played those 3 games because I was such a
I think
kid.
I had 4 games and like 2 movies. That's what I always remember
Oh,
because
yeah,
they would put out the movies for it.
'cause it was before
Yeah.
smartphones. That was
Mhm.
Yeah.
like, oh, dude, I love my PSP.
If smartphones hadn't been able to play videos and movies, that would have been the future right there.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
Mhm.
they had
With
it
the
locked down.
UMDs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit was
I was so
awesome.
I was so into the PSP. I was like, I was like taking my PSP to school. Like, I
See,
have
they
my
still haven't released a video app on the Switch, have they?
No, they haven't. No, wait. Video app, like a video service app, Hulu
Just
and
like
YouTube.
YouTube or
Yeah,
anything.
yeah. They're on the Switch.
That's
Well, I
cool.
need Netflix on my Switch.
Yeah.
My life will
on
be
it.
complete. I'll use it all the time, man.
Oh yeah, definitely. Um, so between the first person shooter games and the role playing games that you played,
Yeah.
which ones do you lean more towards? I know that your absolute favorite is Apex.
I do love Apex. I love Apex. I feel like is like a sport to me
Mhm.
almost. Like it's
Mhm.
like because like I only up until I got really into Apex and started streaming. I only really ever played action adventure games. So I only really played like story driven games, narrative driven games, games where it's like they take you through the story and you do it and you're an amazing hero. Like my favorite game ever is Horizon Zero Dawn.
Mhm.
Love that game. I'm really excited. I think I want to get it on PC and play through it on PC and like to prepare for whenever it comes out, whenever Horizon Forbidden West, which is the sequel, comes out on PS5. And then I somehow have to get a PS5. I'll get one. Don't worry about it.
Just
I'll figure it out.
there's a Twitch channel to see exactly when
Really?
the stores restock, as
No
well as a
way.
Twitter account, as well as a YouTube channel. There's even a subreddit. Like I've been looking at it, and I've already like talked about it twice on the Naked Podcast. Like it's a thing. Like it's getting more complex.
Yeah, I'm
Are
like really
are you gonna go like? Do you think they're gonna just flood the store and then there's gonna be just overstock everywhere after
I
a
Probably.
hope
short?
Yeah.
I think at some point, because like that's how like supply and demand works, right? Like at some point, they're not gonna not make more because they know people
Yeah.
want to buy them. So we're not fighting with the retailers, we're fighting with the scalpers currently. We're not
Exactly.
fighting with retailers, and I was like, I'm not paying scalper prices, so you go ahead and buy those. I'll wait. I don't give a
There's
shit.
no real need
I care.
for it though
No,
at the
exactly.
moment. I
Like,
mean, if you have a pro, you can run pretty much everything the PS5 has currently. Now the PS5 has more capability, like long
Yeah.
term, but it's not affecting us right now.
No, and I don't think it would. I think supply will catch up with demand and scalpers will be screwed. That's what I think.
Oh, I think
Yeah.
I totally think Sony
Yeah.
and Microsoft are doing it on purpose. You know, like they're extending profits as long as they
Dramatic.
can.
Oh yeah, being
Yeah.
dramatic for sure. They love that
Yeah,
shit.
because you know they could pump out 1,000,000 units today if
Oh,
they
for
wanted.
sure.
Well,
Although, is there like a console part shortage too, or is that
it's
just PC?
it's a silicon shortage. So silicon goes into pretty much basically every computer component. So that could be why
That could
supplies
be.
are so low.
That's true. I'll wait.
Yeah,
I'm not paying a
same.
scalper. I'm not paying a scalper. I have morals. I have standards. When I was answering your question, you asked what do I like better? FPS
Yes.
games or role-playing games?
Yes.
So yeah. So like Apex is like a sport to
Mhm.
me. So it's like, oh, it's a sport that I train at and get better at. But I think like so I like that in that I can spend and Apex, I guess Apex is like unique in that like I can spend like hours and hours and days and weeks and weeks and months and years playing it and I don't get sick of it, but that's because I really like the development company. I love Respawn. I love Titanfall 2. I still play Titanfall 2. I really love Jedi Fallen Order, even though their map system was bad and I was always lost. Like that map system was, I was like, come on, you guys.
I was gonna say, Peach, you played that for a little while, right?
Yeah, the
I
map
never picked it up.
The map system was so wonky, but the
Yeah, it was
storyline
really
was awesome. I loved the
was really
storyline.
good.
It was
really good.
it was beautifully written. But
Yeah.
fucking
And
Christ, those
acted.
maps. Yeah.
The maps was the only thing. The maps, and I'd never played any Dark Souls or anything like that before. So like the
Mhm.
combat system, I was like, this is hard. It's hard. Like I would get like so mad because it was like you have to time everything specifically to whatever you're fighting. And I was like, this is
Mhm.
why. And I had just played Control. I don't know if you guys played Control, but
Mm-mm.
that game was so good, and that was all telekinesis powers and stuff. It was really cool. And there's like less telekinesis in Jedi Fallen Order.
Mhm.
So I was like, why is Control more Jedi than Jedi Fallen Order is? Because I literally just played Control. But Jedi Fallen Order, like everything Respawn has done so far, I'm just like, I love Respawn. I trust Respawn. I want to play all of their games.
I think
Um,
that's a big thing right now. Is a
Yeah.
lot of people have lost trust in most of the big time developers.
mm,
Except
get
Nintendo.
bought. They get bought by other companies. Like this is something I
Mhm.
didn't even know either. Is like, oh, and this is probably like a trend that's happened over the last like 10 to 15 years. Is that like these companies churn out these like really great products, and they're small, and then they get bought, and then the companies do whatever they want with whatever they buy. So it's like,
Like
Like,
Microsoft kills everything it buys. So
didn't Fall Guys just got bought by Epic? I'm
Yeah,
pretty
they
sure.
did.
Great,
And
awesome.
right now, shoot, who is it that's currently looking at being purchased by Microsoft? Discord.
yeah, that Puzzle was talking about that, and it's
Mhm.
just like she said, leave it alone. Like Discord, well, Discord's like
gonna
the
make a
next evolution's coming, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
If you ever watch like websites and how everything evolves, Discord
Yeah.
is gonna evolve one more time. Like
Yeah,
another
yeah.
big evolution's coming, but I don't think Microsoft's gonna bring that in.
No.
Yeah. If
If
anything,
you're just shooting for profit, you're not innovating.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
That's just not how it works. Profit isn't innovation. Although capitalism would have you believe differently. Like, if it's not making money, no. It's bullshit. It's garbage.
It's true.
My favorite character in Apex Ryzen is Gibby. Gibraltar. He's a sweet man, and I love him.
I've only ever played as oh my god, what's her face?
Lifeline.
No.
No, she's the army one.
Yeah.
Bangalore.
Bangalore.
Right.
There you go.
Yeah.
I love all of them.
It's been so long since I played. I couldn't remember her
See,
name.
I saved up and I unlocked Watson, right? That was like my
Yes!
first big unlock, and that was my go-to.
She's great. I love all of them. I love all of them because I think their writing is really well. Everyone probably besides the newest character, Fuse. I don't think his writing is very strong. They're probably gonna use him for something later. More stuff. I hope. I don't know. I don't think his writing's very strong. But all of like Horizon had like a really great backstory that was like populated throughout all of last season that I really enjoyed. So you're not playing, do you guys have games where this is what I find for other gamers is that
Mhm.
they have a game that they play, like a couple of games or so that they like play. This is the game that I play. Like, what do you guys have those games, or are you always rotating different games?
You know, we are at the segment where you ask us questions. So Crazy, do you want to start us
Are
off?
we?
Yeah. It's
I
been an
know.
hour.
So right now, I would say the one that I play my personal time to unwind is No Man's Sky currently.
Okay.
But I always play like that. Like I played Ark. I did Ark for like 2 years. I'll play for like 2-3 years, like one game straight.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I did Ark for about 2 years. I did a public server, and that was a nightmare. I just gave up on it after all that time. Yeah. And then I moved to
Sad.
No Man's Sky, which I played before. Then I throw in Minecraft. It's really just those currently.
Cool.
But
You throw in Minecraft. Have you tried Valheim?
No, I want to. It's on my list.
Have you played Skyrim?
Yeah,
Mhm.
Okay.
I've played it, but
Some
I
people hate
didn't buy it. Well, I didn't buy it because I was like, I'll dedicate my entire life to this. Like, I cut
Oh,
that
was
off
it one of
before I
those?
started.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, that's good that you know about that for you. That you're like, "No, this will ruin my life. Can't play it. Won't play it."
yeah, because like I'll do stupid shit on games, and
Oh, you can do
I've
dumb
gotten
stuff
into the
on
point where I
there.
do permadeath on all of them. So it's like I'll play 20, 30 hours on a game and then die, and then just to restart.
No, I don't know. It sounds like you're making this harder than it needs to be, though. You know what I'm saying?
I honestly,
Give
I'm
me a
with him.
challenge.
I'm with him. I started streaming and playing Breath of the Wild on Master Mode, and it's
Ooh.
fucking awesome.
I've been told I have to play Breath of the Wild. I don't have a
Hey,
Switch.
Joker, welcome in.
What's up, Joker?
What up, Joker?
NJ, that's why I don't play WoW. I know it'll be a bad time for me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, I
Well,
can't do that.
And then I did Diablo 3 for shit, I don't know, 4 years.
Whoa.
He tried to get me into
Yeah.
it. It flew over my head.
Oh, okay. What Diablo is like RPG, right?
Yeah.
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 It's kind of, you have your classes, you have your crusaders, kind of
Yeah.
like, all those. It's like a console version of WoW in a little bit, in a
Okay.
little of a way.
Mhm.
A console version. So because I'm like I said, I thought I knew about games, but I don't know anything about games. So WoW, I know that WoW is an RPG. Is it mainly like I could ask the internet this, but I'm asking you guys this.
Mhm.
Is it wait, do you guys play WoW? I'm like asking you, like you like
I don't. I've like tried it before, but I don't.
I don't,
but
but I know
the
about it.
concept.
Yeah.
so it's like the biggest because I've heard like lore about WoW, how it's like the biggest thing that people do sometimes. Like
Mhm.
is it just like you are just like leveling up and like with your crew and like you like
Yeah, you
fight?
build a guild and y'all each have y'all's role. You go do quests.
I love roles.
Oh
Yeah.
I
yeah.
love when a game has roles. I'm like, yeah, everybody's got a job. This is awesome.
I know the people in our Discord, they're real big on Final Fantasy 14 right now because it's
Mhm.
just like the Final Fantasy version of WoW.
Oh,
So
okay. So that's like the best thing in the world for people who
yeah.
love Final Fantasy. I have
Mhm.
not. I don't think I've ever played a Final Fantasy game.
Oh.
Well,
Oh.
so Puzzle just started, right? She hasn't. I've played I've been playing Final Fantasy my whole life, right?
Okay.
And she just started not too long ago. So the other night we watched Final Fantasy: The Spirit Within,
Oh yeah.
and I
Oh.
told her, I was like, okay, so when you go
Nice.
play Final Fantasy online with your friends, tell them you know all about it because you watched the movie, and just wait for their reactions.
All about it.
Oh no.
That's so funny.
For me, the games that I play to wind down, um, Breath of the Wild from time to time, Minecraft. I used to play a lot of GTA 5 before.
It's like a whole. People love GTA 5.
Just killing bitches. It's so much fun.
killing bitches,
Yeah.
for sure.
I had to
Yeah.
stop playing because the online community was getting so toxic.
Dude, can we like have one online community that's not toxic, please?
The official Millennials
Fall
Discord
Guys?
server.
Perfect plug, Alan.
Yeah.
Perfect plug.
Thank you.
The official- hey, if you want non-toxicity and wholesome memes, come to the official Millennials Discord server where we have all the good shit and none of the toxicity.
So
Yep.
good memes are in the regular meme. If you go in dark humor, you're
Well,
on
there's
your own.
Yeah.
space for it.
Yeah.
We all got our.
Mhm.
We've all got dark. Space for it.
Yeah. There's a space for
It's
it.
a dark humor space. You're on your own.
Mhm.
That's why we made it dark humor.
Yep. That's why it's
That's
called
one
dark humor.
Well, we're still chit chatting. Chat. If y'all have any questions, this is the time to send them in and get them in line.
Yes.
Disregard bitches, acquire currency.
Yes, that is
Yes.
my motto.
Disregard.
So I know this is really messed up, right? But every time I see Shady Joker, the only thing that ever plays in my head is the Mad TV sketch where he's like, "I'm little Joker."
I
I don't remember
never.
it. I
Okay.
did
Yeah.
watch my TV, but I don't remember Stuart.
Stuart,
Stuart.
stop it.
Look what I can do. Oh my god, I loved Mad TV when I was.
I wish I got to watch Mad TV. God damn.
Do you watch any Mad TV? Yo, where's your
You
boyfriend?
need
at?
to go back and watch it now.
What my boyfriend at?
Your head. Where your boyfriend
Hey,
at? Your back of your
Can I
head
get
is.
your number?
Can I
He's
get your
getting me.
number?
He's getting me Mike and
Can I get
Ike's.
your number?
Where your
I like
boyfriend
Mike
at?
and Ike's.
Mike and Ike's? Mike and Ike's?
That's the
Where's your
only
boyfriend
reference I know.
Not a question, but a comment. I love your one piece suit that you wear with your fur coat. Thanks, Henry. My one of my best friends is like a seamstress, and she she has a hookup. Well, she doesn't have a hookup, but she makes things out of like spandex. And
Okay.
I like it's called Spandex House is the like it's wholesale spandex
hmm
yards of spandex that you can get, and you can just like look at all the different patterns. And I just like every once in a while I'll just like pick out a pattern and she'll like make it for me. Like I'll be like, I want this, and she's like, great, I'll sew it up for you, and she'll like make it and send it to me. It's actually,
That is the best thing ever.
yeah, it's like literally like my dream. Like because I don't want to like shop. I don't like shopping. I don't want to be shopping all the time for cool stuff. Like I want to just be like, hey, can you make this for me? And she's just like, yeah. And I'm like, awesome. This is all that I need.
That's why I ordered a 3D printer today.
There you go. Yeah. I don't wanna-
You finally pulled the trigger.
I finally
You
pulled
know
the
how
trigger.
So I had two options, right? I could have ordered a 3D printer today or a new vacuum robot for the house.
A vacuum robot for the house? A Roomba.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, we had one, and then it was the first generation, so it just stopped working.
Sad.
And so
Right.
I got the one that has like the self emptying and all that.
That's pretty
Cool.
cool.
Oh my god, they have God, the future. Did you name it? Are you like
No,
oh,
not yet. I
sweet.
just got it. I just bought it, so it's on the way.
Okay.
I'll have to
Are
think
you-
of a name.
Are you gonna slap a iHome on it, put an iPod, and call it DJ Roomba?
DJ Roomba.
DJ Roomba.
Roomba.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna slap a Roomba on the or a iPod on the old one, and then just let it go through the neighborhood.
Clean up the streets.
Give it a little badge.
Yeah.
I'm here to clean up the streets.
Need to clean the streets.
Roomba 99.
Roomba 99.
Roomba 99. Okay. Sharp a knife.
They're
Oh.
cute.
Ah, Puzzled
guess-
has a good idea for it.
Sharp a
One
knife.
of my
Oh, yeah.
crazy friends told me, he's like, just put a little thermite teddy bear on it and call it a day.
Oh no.
Nathaniel said, what's one game all three of you are excited to come out and why? Should
I
we
could-
like yeah, what game? Well,
I
it's
don't know
probably
what's coming out. Like, I don't know of anything big that I'm excited to come out, honestly,
I'm-
right now.
I'm like excited. That's like Horizon Forbidden West is like the thing that I'm like waiting for. That's like the only thing that I'm like,
Breath of the Wild 2.
oh, they're gonna have a Breath of the Wild 2?
Yeah, they're gonna continue the storyline.
I gotta get a Switch.
We gotta get you a Switch. NJ just got
Gotta
her
get a
Switch.
Yes, Ender, let's go!
I got it for
Switch!
her birthday.
I can
Okay.
honestly say though, everything coming out on the Switch is all I'm waiting for right now. Like, I don't know of anything else on like PC or other console games that I'm excited about.
I remember hearing. Oh no, that was Cyberpunk 2077. That was a
Let me
dumpster
see.
fire.
Yeah, everything I've felt like I've been excited for has fallen flat.
Oh,
Mhm.
that's sad. Like what?
Like Cyberpunk 2077. Like I
Okay,
was,
so, like, is
I was
that
gonna
really
get it.
like everyone's like, oh no? Like, is everybody like, is that like, was it really that bad?
It was for console players. For PC
Mhm.
players, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't ready. Realistically, that game was not ready. Thank you for that follow, A Fox.
A Fox, that's one of mine.
Woo!
Yes.
And I'm totally ready to give it the like No Man's Sky treatment where we waited 3 years after the game came out for it to actually be good.
Mhm.
Yeah, for, like, all the updates. Yeah, because I actually watched like a very short YouTube video, probably like a 10-15 minute YouTube video that was like, No Man's Sky, this is all the stuff that they said would happen and none of it did. And we were so mad, but it's actually better now. Like, but it was like,
A
listen
dumpster
to this.
fire.
They promised all this stuff and then none of it happened. And then we were all weirded out. And then now it's better, but still. Like, it was like,
Yeah, and that's what
Mhm.
everyone was really upset into. Like, oh, they ripped us off because it literally took 4 years after launch to just become a playable game.
that's
Yeah.
sad. Do you think that's, I've had this discussion before. Do you guys think that that's like, because these studios are trying to like deliver something that they can no longer do because of how long it takes to develop games, or do you think it's
Okay.
I think
like, what do you think?
So
go Peach, go for it.
thank you. When for Cyberpunk 2077, maybe, that there's an exception there, but for No Man's Sky, the developer Sean Murphy would purposely go around and advertise for all these features that were not on the website. So these must have been future plans for the games that he just decided to say, you know what, if it sells the game, fuck it. Yes, it'll have multiplayer. Yes, you'll be able to find other players. Yes, you'll be able to do this. Yes, you'll be able to do that. But none of that happened at launch.
Uh,
That was the last game that I pre-ordered by that person, by that development company, because I refuse to put any money into that company ever again.
what was that developer company?
I forgot, but I know that
I
the developer was Sean Murphy. I'll tell you right now, No Man's Sky.
That's one of the things that I think that games have gotten to the point
Hello
where
Games.
they're no longer just like they can't just launch a game and it be ready. Like they
Mhm.
have to have people playing the game and giving feedback in some way to more or less get to a finished product now.
Yeah.
I think we've just
Mhm.
moved into that phase.
Yeah. And more, I do think I don't mind that companies release like beta, alpha, whatever versions of games and say like, yo, like this is what we've been working on. This is what we have so far. This is the alpha version. This is the beta version. Like this is the version that it's not finished.
Like
but
7
you
Days
can
to Die. Like 7 Days to Die is still an alpha, even though it's
still an
been out. Yeah, it's still an alpha, even though it's been released for like 6 years. But it's a great fucking game.
Wait, it's still an alpha and it's been released for 6 years?
Or
Is that why?
hang on, is it still an alpha? Yeah, Alpha 19.4 was released March 10th. It's still an alpha.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so then what is that like? Can they just never? I guess they could do whatever they want. You can just never. You can just never technically finish a game if people play it, right?
I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's a good game, is it ever truly finished? Philosophizer.
Yeah.
Does it ever end? If it's what is life but a game?
You
What
know,
is
that's like saying they're gonna come out with a GTA 6, you know?
Yeah, well, like, think about it, like the internet and the way that we play games now is so much more different. Like you don't just buy the game and that's the game. Like you do still. There are games that are like that where it's like this is your game, but like there's so many more games now where it's like you pick it up and you play it and then it gets updated all the time. Like it changes. You don't like you play online with everybody, but like it always changes, things change all the time, so it's kind of like I wonder, I guess they could just do that.
Well, you also have to take into consideration the way the gaming industry has changed. Back with the N64, you had to have a game fit on a specific cartridge, and then the Game Boy came out, so you had to have cartridges on
GameCube boy.
the Game Boy, and
I
then
mean-
it just evolved from there. And with the
Hold on.
evolution,
Yeah.
There you go, Peach. It's still a cartridge.
yeah,
What is that? What
That's
is
a Switch game.
is that
That's
Mario
Switch
Party?
game? Wait,
Yeah.
Switch game? That's what they look like?
Yeah, they also
Yeah,
taste
Yeah, it's
bad.
Mario Party.
Yeah,
They also taste bad. They
They-
don't taste good. Don't put them in any water. They don't.
nah,
taste
don't put them in
good.
your mouth.
I think NJ had a really cool question. Are you a completist of games, or are you a story, or do you go through the storyline?
I'm not. I don't care about platinuming anything. So I definitely, for like action adventure games, I want to do as much as I can while having fun.
Mm-hmm.
And if I skip something that is not crucial to the story, or if I don't complete something at 100%, I'm fine with that. So I'm definitely like with games that are meant to be completed, and like the story is meant like the Arkham games and like all of those games. Like I didn't try to platinum those games. Like those were basically like I want to do all of the things that are available for me to do, but I am mainly concerned with the story and how it unfolds and what I'm supposed to see and like the cutscenes and stuff like that. Um yeah, I don't think I've ever platinumed a game. I'm like I don't, and I rarely go back to games to be like, I gotta get all the stuff. I'll go back and I'll play them again, like, and try and do better, or like do like harder settings or levels or whatever to like, because if I really like the game, but like, yeah, I'm like when I'm playing a game, I'm like, I want to know what happens, and then like then I'm done. And I don't really play them again for action adventure games anyway.
Okay.
What about you, Peach?
I am definitely more on the completionist side. Unless if it's something ridiculous like collecting 900 Korok seeds, I'll try to complete it.
Yeah,
that
I'll get the game guide.
Yeah.
I gotta sit down. Like after it, I'll try to complete a game, but if I can't, I'll go get the game guide. I'll sit down. But as soon as I get that guide, it have to be 100% or nothing.
100%
Mhm.
or nothing.
If you ain't first, you're last.
Yep.
If you ain't first, you're last. Have you how many do you do that with like most of your games?
Me or crazy?
Any of you, I guess either. Well, you could take turns.
Okay.
Same question.
Yeah, Peach.
All right, fine. I'll go first. Stretch. So I try to do it with most of my games. I've actually been thinking about giving Arkham, the entire Arkham series, a replay, but it's so much shit into it. It's just it's hard to actually get a completion out of it. Yeah.
It's a lot of hours.
I can start off by saying mine in on the podcast chat. Light Bright, she said when she plays games, she can't miss one storyline.
Ooh. Okay.
Like I understand it. Like I guess that's when like Final Fantasy, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've gone like last year. I went back and I played Final Fantasy VII. I was like, I'm not stopping until I get every single item. I get 100% of this game.
Yeah.
And then I got to Ruby. I got everything but the Ruby weapon, and then I gave up on life for a little bit. It was just
Gave up on
too
life.
hard. So
I
I
get
can
that.
say I have 100%. I have 99%. The only thing I'm missing in that game is the Ruby weapon.
NJ and I tried to go for a completion run of Hyrule Warriors, the original Hyrule Warriors, not the release for the complementary storyline for Breath of the Wild. But there's so much content in that game, it would take you 1,000 hours to complete it.
God, dude. That's
Yeah.
insane. That's insane. That's wild.
Oh, this is a good question here.
Yeah, I know. The coolest dude has the coolest question.
The coolest dude. He always does.
Yeah. Do you want to ask it?
Yeah.
No, go for it.
Oh,
Or-
I was like, I'll read it.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, go
My
for it.
podcast.
All right.
Who's the quick
What is
draw?
one toy or object from your childhood do you still remember and think about to this day?
I can honestly say my N64 that I have had since I was 6 years old, and I still have, and I play to this day.
You
I
still
don't-
play the same N64?
Yeah.
That warms my heart. I love that.
I don't know what happened to any of my original consoles from when I was younger, but I really miss playing my Game Boys. Like I had a really cool blue Game Boy SP. I also had a silver one that I still have, and I know that I've already talked about this, but I ordered all of the original games from China.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Game Boy cases too?
Yeah. Only problem is that because these are knockoffs, they're not originals. So if you look closely, you can see it uses a half board. That's a
Okay.
Game Boy Advance board.
I think about I was gonna say my like black and white Game Boy because that was the first game anything that I had when I
Oh,
was little. But I've
me
actually
too.
been thinking about a lot my Super Nintendo, my SNES, and I would play. What did we played like Donkey Kong? Played Donkey Kong. There was a Toy Story game on SNES. There was like a
Mm-hmm.
side-scrolling Toy Story game that I like that was like so good. And I think my dad got me all my game consoles, which is really funny. Because he didn't like play games or anything, but he was like, your cousin's like this, you'll probably like it too. And like he always got me like all my game consoles. But
Nice.
he got me like an old arcade game like cartridge of like Centipede and Galaga, I think it was
Oh,
called.
love
Galaga.
Galaga.
There was like one more on there. I can't remember what it was, but
Oh
like I played
no.
those games all the time. Centipede and Galaga, I played those twos all the time.
What's
I
up,
was just thinking
crazy?
about what up?
Sorry, we're having technical difficulties on my
Are
end.
we?
We're still.
Oh, on your end.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh, coolest dude. GoldenEye on the 64 was the shit.
GoldenEye LAN
Oh my
party.
god, yes.
GoldenEye LAN party.
So there was a couple of knockoff Counter-Strike Source GoldenEye game out on the
Oh.
internet. So for
Okay.
everyone to play, we should totally play sometime.
GoldenEye, yeah. We were talking about GoldenEye the other day. I remember.
Mhm.
Everybody was talking about that. I'm the youngest of like 22 cousins. Like first cousins on my dad's side, so I never got to play GoldenEye.
Damn.
Not allowed to play GoldenEye. I was too little.
Dude, that shit
I
was
was
fun.
very bitter about that. They were always playing games, and I was just like, I want to play. And they're like, you're bad.
No.
You can't. You're too bad at it. You can't play it like Mario. Because they would play like, if you die, you pass the controller. And obviously, I was the worst one because I was like 7 years old while they were all playing. So I never got to play. One day I'll play GoldenEye. I'm gonna be great at it.
Yeah.
Actually, it's hard for me to play really old games because my eyes, like I can't, because I feel like I'm so used to like things looking like pretty normal, almost, if that makes sense. So like
Mhm.
these old games, I almost downloaded I really liked Doom Eternal,
Mhm.
and I wanted to try and play the old Doom because you can get it and like
Mhm.
play it, and it looks like shit, but you can play it. And I was like, I'm gonna do it. But then I watched like footage of it and I was like, I don't think I can. I don't think I could actually play it. I think it would be too hard for like my eyes to like adjust to it. I don't know how you guys feel about old graphics. I'm very like weird about like things looking nice with my games.
I have a bootleg version of Quake 2 on my computer I occasionally use to practice my aim.
That's amazing.
I mean, I somehow received it in this conspicuous USB. I don't know where it came from. What's that?
So funny.
Yeah.
I can say I've only ever tried to play Doom with the one time on
Which Doom?
yeah,
Old?
when I get the new Doom, they
yeah.
allowed you to try to play the old one, and that's the only time I ever tried.
How'd it go?
It could have been better.
Yeah, it looks crazy. I was like, oh, maybe I'll play this for fun, and then I was like, nah, I'd never be able to get through this.
Oh my god.
Too much for my little eyes.
Tomb Raider with Lara Croft and her triangle boobs.
Triangle. So funny. Somebody online did like a old graphics cosplay where they put the triangles in the shirt, and I was like, that's awesome.
That's dope.
That's so funny.
That's a really good cosplay.
Right? Like I was like, oh, this is great. Throwback.
Yeah, honestly, like just old game graphics, you know, you'll now that technology has advanced in such a way, we'll never be able to experience old game graphics the way we used to on our CRT TVs. It's just no way. Like
the way that the TVs pick them up is just like it doesn't even work the way it's supposed to. Oh, that's wild. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, like the newer TVs. So when you think about the technology in TVs and in monitors, you know, the refresh rate, how many frames you see per second, they're just older video games refresh at a slower rate than new TVs.
Oh, so it's like it makes it look even worse than it used to look.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
that actually makes me feel less bad.
Yeah.
about being like, I can't, my eyes. Like I'm always like, I
My
can't
special eyes.
special eyes. I cannot see my sweet baby eye. I have baby eyes and I can't, and it must look very nice.
I almost spit my beer out.
I am baby. I am baby, and I must be treated as I'm very like I was actually like I almost didn't play Valheim because it like there I like the way that they did it. I obviously play that game, but
Mhm.
the way that they did it was really cool because there's a lot of stuff that like they didn't bother like making super detailed, but the things that they did focus on like light and water and like I don't know what it's called where like wind moves through trees and stuff like that, but like
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
yeah, the way like like the physics of how things
Physics.
move. Yeah, that
Mhm.
like they focused on that for like especially for like the scenery and stuff. So even though it's like not the best graphics in the world, it still like looks really nice and like you like feel like, oh, this is so nice to like be in this world and like see all this stuff.
Wait till you actually get your hands on Breath of the Wild on your own Nintendo Switch.
Okay, I gotta get a Switch and I gotta play Breath of the Wild. This is what you were like. You're literally like the 7th person who's been like, "What's wrong with you?"
I didn't say that. I didn't say what's wrong with you. I'm just saying, like, Nintendo put a lot of thought into the physics for Breath of the Wild, and like what you're describing in Valheim is the same shit that you see in Breath of the Wild.
I can appreciate the physics.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta get myself a Switch into Breath of the Wild.
You got this. They're not on back order.
Oh, great! Awesome.
Yeah.
I can get something that's not on back order.
Not like my base. Like, it's not on back order.
Wait, your base is on back order?
Yeah.
Why is everything cool and good on back order?
I don't know.
Is it because we're getting stimulus money and we can finally buy the things that we want? No.
I need it now.
JG Wentworth. Oh, I just dated myself. All right, chat. You guys got any more questions?
Why CTRs, CRTs are still being sold. Gamers want them.
Mm-hmm. I thought about getting one and putting it right here.
That's old TV, right?
Mm-hmm. Those are the bulb ones that are really, really big on the back.
Tubes.
Tube TVs.
Yeah,
Ooh, who do you want to raid after the episode?
From this channel? Oh wait, let me see who's on. I love raiding friends.
Well, while y'all do that, I guess we'll wrap it up and just say thanks everybody who's swung by, who followed and subbed today. We appreciate it all.
We love each and every one of you. Yes. Okay,
I got one. Let me make sure that he's on.
All right. So when is your streaming schedule, Carly?
My streaming schedule, so I do pretty regularly unless there's something different happening or I have to like reschedule for whatever like life reasons. I stream Monday nights 5 to 9 p.m. Central. My times are Central time.
Yeah.
So Monday nights 5 to 9 p.m. Tuesdays 11 to 3. Wednesdays like 11 a.m. to 3. Wednesdays 11 a.m. till whenever. It's usually a little longer. Thursdays are off, and Fridays we do community nights, and we start at 5 p.m. We've only been playing Apex recently. So we'll all queue in and play Apex together. Like whoever wants to queue in and play Apex with me, like from 5 p.m. till like whenever. But I've been thinking of different things that we could do during community night that we could all play. That's still in the works. So this Friday we're still playing Apex, but that is my regular streaming schedule.
Awesome. Do you have any special stream that you want to promote real quick? Like anything happening or any sort of like event stream that you're doing?
Good question. Really just community night. Friday nights are community. If you want to play with me or you want to play with the community, that's the best night to do it. Most Fridays are community night unless I can't do it. Then sometimes I'll go visit my friends on Fridays and then I'll stream during the day and I won't stream at night. But this Friday, doing community night, we're playing Apex. It's gonna be fun.
Sweet.
Yeah, and I do have somebody we can raid.
All right, who are we raiding?
This is my good friend Bowtie. No, this is my. Okay, here we go. Bowtie SoFly.
Ooh,
he
perfect.
is my friend. I actually know him from high school, but he's also like my like one of my everyday work lurkers as well. He's great Rainbow Six right now.
Sweet. If you guys want to watch Rainbow Six, make sure to stick around. I have been wanting to play, but I have no one to play with.
And I feel like I would get so mad playing it. Like I feel like my brain would explode trying to play that game. Like people will like shoot you like through the tiny little hole in the wall, and it's like, what is happening? No, I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I'll stick to Apex. I have one of my friends plays it, and he's been like, hey, we can play it together if you want. And I'm like, I don't know, but maybe one day.
Well, we'll throw these shout out. We do have our community game night Friday, right?
Oh, nice community game
Yes.
night.
Yeah, we do one. We only do one once a month, so I mean, it's fun. I'm not very good at Among Us. Like, it's so easy to suss me out. It's not even funny.
Liar.
Yeah. And, well, I only play it when we do community game nights. So it's like they'll be like, what task did you do?
Oh yeah, like
that
they're
one?
like, I saw you there, and it's obvious that you weren't doing it because I know. So yeah.
And then also, if anybody's interested, we do have Shady Joker on next week, right?
Shady Joker's next week.
Oh, nice.
I feel like I need a soundboard. You know what? I'm gonna put that together this weekend. I'm gonna put together a soundboard.
Yes, the soundboard. You can do it. There's a free one apparently. Somebody was telling me about free one.
Well,
I just make it.
Yeah, he has a really good one.
Yeah, I have voice mod. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your podcast host speaking. We're going to begin our raid soon. Please make sure to buckle your seatbelts, make sure that your tables are upright, and you are in the classic Circle Jerks fashion, purple and pink.
So can you guess which one's Peach's gamer color?
Is it purple?
It's pink.
No.
The glow is like purple behind you, so
I know,
So-
like, everything's purple around you.
So it's actually a problem with the LEDs. Like that's the pink. Like this right here is pink. Purple is that fucker right there.
that fucker.
This is purple.
Oh, it's like that. It's like so blue. It needs more red.
It is. It's the thing's all fucked up. So that's why it like turns off. But thank you guys for being here. C2.
Yeah, so much fun. You guys rock.
Thank you thank you for being here with us, guys. Thank you for being here. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your week.
Same.
Peace
Same.
out.
I'm just gonna let the outro roll.